Good morning, Quadcopter 101, and what I got for you today is a neat new quadcopter. This is the JJRC H23. Now, if you look at the H23, you'll say to yourself, I've seen quadcopters like that before. Yeah, there have been quite a few out there, most notably like the X25. This is a quadcopter slash car, RC car. I like these. These are a lot of fun, actually. If you've never driven one of these or had the pleasure to try one of these, they are actually a lot of fun. They work both on the ground as an RC car. Normally, though, you have to have a flat surface, such as concrete, and that's what I'm going to be using today. But if it gets too rough for the car, wherever it's at, you just give it a little throttle. Actually, here's a throttle, and it'll lift up, and you can fly it out of whatever rough area it's in, so to continue moving. Now control of these little airplane cars is very simple. Let's go over the controller first of all. This one does have one key return and headless mode. According to the instructions and the advertisements, this one key return is supposed to return and land. I don't think so. I think it's just plain a one key return. We'll verify that here shortly. You can select flips. This actually does flips by pressing this button here. There might be a video version of this. Mine does not have a camera installed, but in the future I think they are planning a camera version, because in the instruction they say this is your video and photo button. But again, the one that I got does not have camera. And you select different rates like beginner, intermediate, expert by pressing what this normally would be the yaw trim button. Now again, to take off the quadcopter, all you got to do is give it throttle and it will go up. Now if you put the throttle down and you want to drive in car mode, this is your throttle, the right stick. You push forward and the quadcopter will move forward. You pull back and the car actually will come back. And if you want to turn forward left, you go like this, or forward right like this, or rear left like this, and rear right like this. So this is for controlling the car. And when you're in air mode, when you give it throttle, this is a regular pitch and roll and yaw like a normal quadcopter. So with that in mind, let's go for a flight of the JJRC H23 and see how it performs. Turning the quadcopter on, / car on, and turning on the transmitter and binding the transmitter. So we're bound. Let's start off in car mode. So oh, that's the front. The pointed end is the front. Okay, so we'll drive it around a bit. Uh-oh, almost went off the ground there. But we'll fly it around now. Let's try the rates. Intermediate. See how the intermediate's working? Working very well, actually. And let's bring it back in for car mode. There's an airplane taking off way in the distance there, but he's no problem here. So let's see how easy it is or hard it is to drive it. So I'm going right, left. He's going downhill, then taking back off again, and very easy. Okay, let's try the flips. Left flip. Oh, actually, it's a very good flipper. Let's try it. Show you that. Let's go with the sun at my back. Very easy flipper. How about forward flip? Doesn't want to do forward flips. How about it? Okay, so it does right and left flips, but not forward flips. Let's go to a higher rate. Okay, we are an expert. Let's see how it flies at expert rate. Oh, there's its funnels. Now they say 80 to 100 meters. I don't know. We'll find out here shortly. Let's go over in the field. It's a good flyer, actually. For the remainder of its battery charge, we are going to fly it. I want to see how maneuverable it is and what its range is. So let's go over here in the field. Oh, you know what I didn't check yet? What happens when it loses reception? 1001, 1002, it lands itself. It just doesn't drop from the sky, it lands itself, so that's good. It won't break itself. I'm seeing that a lot more and more on these quadcopters, is landing themselves, which is good. They're not just dropping from the sky. Let's go to a higher rate. And let's see if we can go around the pole. I'd be happy if we just go around this pole, so we know we got at least 50, 60 meters, and we do. So very good range. Fun little quad. Now, seems like you got to give this quite a bit of throttle. I am at about 70% throttle, so this might be a little bit heavy. I don't know. The battery they put in there is a 650 milliampere hour. I think they might have. It might be a little bit too much. And yes, I am starting to get sluggish here on the power. It's still lifting, but I'm not seeing flashing lights though, so we still got power. Let's see if I can go around the second pole. We'll go down a little lower there. Okay, it should be, oh, yeah, so their range prediction is right. This thing goes out to about 8,100 meters. I went around that second pole pretty good. So it's working good. Good flyer. And no, it's still flying. I got to give it a lot of throttle though. I'll tell you that though. You know, if you see that, okay, its lights are flashing. That means LVC now. So let's fly it until we got no more flight. So again, this is JJRC's version of the flying car. There are others out there. This is the third one I've seen. They are kind of fun. Actually, there's a fourth one out there, but it's not the same style as this. You have to actually switch the propellers manually. You know, take off the wheels and put propellers on it. I forgot who made that version, but there we go. We're out of juice now. I like this kind of version, you know, that can be a car or a quadcopter simultaneously. You don't have to pull off the wheels and stick on the propeller modules. In other words, this one's ready to go at all times. Same as with the X25. So yeah, this is a nice one. JJRC H23 car/quadcopter. Hope you enjoyed this flight. This is Quadcopter 101 signing out.